Welcome to day 17. Today I'm going to be drawing a few bell peppers with a single light source. I started with establishing the perspective with some ellipses and just trying to gauge the width to the height of my bell peppers, getting them placed on the paper correctly. Look for the negative space, which is just the space between the bell peppers. So sometimes it's helpful to look for the space around objects, and that'll really give you the shape a little easier than looking for just the shape of the object. After getting everything established, I did a few darker lines and started adding in those fun little lumps and lobes on there and the stem shapes. And then I'm starting with my shadows, sketching in just the basic core shadows. These are a fun surface because it's a solid shape, but it's also kind of reflective. So you have your really clear light and shadow patterns, but then you also have a bit of reflected light to play with, and then those really fun stem shapes. So you're going to have 10 minutes to draw this one. It's also a fun shape to do a bunch of quick studies of. So if you've got some bell peppers laying around, you can do that, or you can just quickly sketch each of these peppers instead of doing a longer rendering. It's your choice. But I'm doing just a little bit longer drawing today. And so I just start doing directional shading with my pencil to get in the basic lights and darks. And then I'll do the same thing on the ground plane shading and on the stem. And then just looking for those darker accents. And then to make the highlights look light for a drawing like this, the area around them has to be dark. So, because the paper is as light as it gets for us. So that means for my yellow bell pepper, I have to have a value on, you can hear the dogs playing. But anyways, so you have to get some value on the pepper itself for those highlights to begin to read. So just remember that as you work on your drawing, that you need to get enough value on it. So this is a good intro into thinking about painting as well, because getting those yellows dark enough makes it possible for you to put on a highlight. So that's really part of the thinking process here. And I got interrupted probably 3 or 4 times and had to stop my video and start it again. If you get interrupted when you're drawing, don't worry about it. Just pick back up and it's no big deal. It's just life, and I'm sure that when I have to get up and then come back to it, I'm sure I see things with just a little bit fresher eyes. So it's okay. I know we just kind of want everything to just be perfect and get it all in one shot and just kind of not have to deal with life while we're drawing, but that's not my reality and it might not be yours either. So don't get discouraged if you get interrupted. That's just part of the process. And I think that'll, in the end of the day, hopefully make us better, more interesting artists. So there's my peppers, and now it's your turn. So you have 10 minutes. Remember, look for the shapes around the peppers. Look for the shape between the peppers and those shadow shapes. Use ellipses to define where these lobes are going to be, similar to the way we used ellipses to figure out the placement of the petals on the flowers and the blossoms. So have fun with this. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a great day.